Good morning. I've got a whole bunch of puppies here today. We have some my pack, which is full of energy and craziness, like Blue here, and Pepper. And then we have Coda and Mateo, who are just the most nicely relaxed and sweet little dogs. They are very sweet, and my dogs are like not sure what to do with them. And Coda, I don't know how I'm going to. I hope you're doing okay. There's plenty of food and water and stuff like that. Coda seems to be a little bit shy around the other dogs. Mateo at least gets in there and gets when we do stuff like treats and stuff like that, he comes in. Mateo's like, I'll have my treat too, thank you very much. And Coda, on the other hand, kind of everybody's in there doing stuff, so I'm gonna shy away and slink outside, see what the outdoors is doing. Anyways, I'm gonna have some coffee and we'll talk a little bit, and then I'll have these puppies be puppies. Mm. Yes, yes, Baloo. Mm. Hope you guys are having a good day. All right, so I have some other stuff to talk about. Yeah, but I'll probably do it in the next video. Today, I wanted to do a part two to my last video. Um, so, in my last video, I was a little bit taken aback by the lack of technology involved with some of the things that I saw when it came to the assassination attempt on the president. And I'm still thinking the same thing. So, one of the things that I heard from one of the experts is that there's what he calls three zones. The first zone is people that surround the president. They control the close threats. They control the getting the president out of danger, surrounding him, stuff like that. And there's a mid zone, and that's the crowds, people that are not immediately around the president, but in the general uh, close by zones. But my statements in the last video, I think, still, after listening to the experts, is still valid for what they call the extended zone. This is zones usually beyond 30 yards of the president, 30 to 50 yards, depending on the environment that they're in. And I was talking with other technologists that I work with, and I put forth my ideas about the fact that uh, image recognition and uh, software that's got a layer of intelligence applied to it that uses visualization to better control the understanding of what's going on in the environment is very usable. It's now a lot of them, the problem I have is a lot of people like myself like myself, not me, but like myself, still want to talk about zone one and zone two. These are zones we don't understand, we never worked in, and I don't know what technology could be used, but they pointed out the same thing, them and actually some of the tech podcasters that I talked with about, in this day and age, there are so many ways that you could use technology to discern friend from foe, control what's and understanding what's going on, and those things uh, didn't appear to be in play. I don't, I don't understand why. I really, really, really don't. This is, and I'm not even. Uh, I don't know why those things have not been developed. I don't know the rationale for keeping that kind of technology from being used. I mean, we use aerial drones right now in military situations. If you're a combat detachment that's going out, in this day and age, it's almost guaranteed that above you will be some drones with some high tech visual equipment looking for uh, uh, would be snipers or snipers and other people that could get out there and really cause some problems to your military detachment. No, we don't do that for the president. And I like one of the tech people I listened to, he said he thought the thing that happened was impossible now. He couldn't believe that the abilities we have for those kind of thing, military operations, hadn't totally eliminated the style of attack that was used in this scenario. Uh, I don't know what else to say other than I can't find anybody. And I mean, I was working, so I didn't take a week off to really research this. But could not find from the casual interactions I have with uh, people knowledgeable what was what the rationale might be for not doing stuff like that. Um, Especially because, like I told you about the other technology that I worked on, you could have zones of risk. And the area where the shooter was at was identified as a zone of risk. So why didn't you have a camera on it? Why didn't you have something that immediately pinged people when someone was in that zone of risk? So, okay, I, I'm not going to drone on. I don't know I'm not going to drag this out for everybody, but I personally feel like the Secret Service needs to have a outside consultant come in to review their practices. Because it sounds like maybe zone one and zone two are very effectively done. But that zone three, I don't understand why more tech is not used. And there may be problems with zone one and two. I'm not saying that. I don't understand that part of it. So I guess what I'm saying is what was echoed by Jim Off on the All In podcast. He said maybe one of the problems we've got right now with government is if you're a failing or problematic area, you can't fix it. And he gave the analysis because he's in business. He said if you fail at something like this in business, yeah, you're audited, you fire people, you reassign people, you do all kinds of things to make sure that whatever the culture is that caused the problem is at least addressed in a proactive way. But he says, I'm not sure the government works that way. It appears um, when you're put in the government, that's the way it is. It's just a done deal. And the way we did it before is the way we're going to do it again, no matter how much that doesn't make sense. And I would hope that one of the things that our government officials, who you hope because they have to get elected each time, they're getting changed out. Although there is a lot of problem with the fact that some of them seem to stay forever in their positions in government. Um, they start to realize that they need a way to churn. They need a way to help adapt and improve uh, things in government. So this may not be just a problem with one branch. This may be a problem with several areas. And how do you get that to be fixed? In the United States, it's very hard because we're such an enormous power. So in the United States, sometimes we'll go to other governments and say, "You're doing this and that," and I not that doesn't seem like a smart play. But I don't know if other governments come to us and say the same thing. It's not easy when you're the one that needs to brought. You're the head of the pack, but you need to have a true get together in your brain. We're all flawed, and we all make have failures. But when I have failures, I hope that the people around me can call me out or ask me why, and at least uh, push me, sometimes forcefully, in a direction that is better, makes me a better person. Because I want to be better. And I would hope that that's something we can instill in our government and what's going on. So, sum up, I still think their Zone 3 was poorly managed technologically. I'm not talking about the people on the ground, I'm not talking about those people putting their lives on the line. I'm saying tech did not appear to be used as much as I know it could be used in making this situation never have occurred. All right. I'm going to not dwell on anymore. and tomorrow I'll be off of that subject, and we'll go to talking about more about just straight up technology. All right. You guys take care. Short one, but hey, that's great, right? Talk to you later. Bye.